All right, friends, let's talk about LSA superchargers for a second. This is my LSA that I have on the 6-liter that I run. These used to be such a awesome budget option. Unfortunately, they're not as budget friendly anymore. But if you don't know the story behind the LSA, these came in the CTSV and the ZL1 Camaro. So in 09 to 13, this was in the CTSV. This is a CTSV model. So what happened with these was they had an isolator problem. It was a bearing that was inside this section right here that would go bad. It would cause them to scream and yell and make all kinds of nonsense noise. And what GM did is they put out a recall, and instead of replacing that bearing, they were pulling these blowers off of the cars and put an entire new blowers on them. And then the GM techs at the time were told to dispose of them. Thank goodness all those fine hot rodders didn't throw all these blowers away, and they flooded the market. So you could get these secondhand for next to nothing back in the day. I mean, at one point in time, they were selling for like $500. You could get one of these blowers, and then you spent like, I can't remember how much this is, like $300 to fix the bearing, maybe. It might be way cheaper than that. I might be throwing off there. But like, long story short, they used to be super, super economical to get high horsepower out of. Now, unfortunately, that has gone away, and they are no longer cheap. Now, I mean, you can't buy a lid for $1,500. So it used to be a super cool option. It still is compared to anything else. I mean, you can get one of these put on a car for, you know, $4,500 maybe with everything, as opposed to, you know, a Whipple that's going to cost you in the neighborhood of 10 grand. So anyway, fun little factoid if you didn't know. They are super, super cool, and you still can find them cheap here and there. Keep an eye out.